Alright, so here's my review of the training dummy I got from MMA Lifestyle. Website is just MMALifestyle.com. This dummy is 59 inches, but you can get it anywhere between 44 and 70 inches. There's 4 different sizes you can get. There's an upcharge starting with the 59-inch one. This was an extra $20 to get the bigger one. And if you want the 70-inch, it's extra $30 on top of the base price. But depending on how big you are, you can choose the size, so that's kind of nice. This unit is made out of fake leather, so it's going to be really durable, easy to clean. So you get it sweating all over, you can easily wipe it off. It's got separate appendages for the arm with a pretty thick strap. So when you're doing your Kimura's and stuff, you're not ruining it. There is some Velcro attachments for the arms, although I haven't found them to be very practical. And once you put the gi on, then the Velcro doesn't work anyways, but it's not a big deal. Separate joints for the wrists and the ankles for doing all your locks, things like that. It comes so that there's a knee joint, which allows it to have its knees up. So when you're doing like a mount and things like that, you can get your hooks in, and also allows it to kneel in front of you, which I'll demonstrate in a second here. And it's got a head. So far my only complaint is that the neck isn't very defined. So far my chokes have been coming more across what would be sort of the chin area on your opponent. But the stuffing on this isn't as tight or as full as it could be. So maybe if I add a little bit more to it, some of the features will be more defined. To fill it up, they have these Velcro sections in the back. So the main cavity, the abdomen, and the legs and the head are stuffed through here. So you gotta stuff the butt all the way down to the bottom of the leg through the back cavity right here. It's all pretty durable feeling anyways. Heavy duty zippers. And then the Velcro closure. So if you don't put a gi on this or a shirt or whatever, it doesn't feel like it's gonna hurt you. It protects all the parts that are sharp. Then the arms have their own fill. Again, that goes down to the ankle area, or the wrist area, all the way up to the shoulder. And then the feet and the hands all have their own separate fill spot. There's a Velcro part right there that opens up to fill in the hands. And the same thing for the feet. The only thing I found while filling this is in the elbows and in the knees, it's very hard to get material past that because of how rigid the material is. Maybe once it's been worn in, it'll be a little easier. So I would suggest, and what I did was use smaller pieces of cloth or filler so that you can get your hand past the joints and down to the bottom. Because bigger pieces of the cloth, like bigger blankets and stuff, they just get stuck right there because of the way the joint's made. Right, now I'll get this guy to kneel. Oops, sorry about the camera there. So he should stay up on his own. Here we go. So there he is on his own. Again, if I filled him a little bit more, it'd be a little more rigid. He's looking a little flat already. So that's my basic review of it. Now I'll throw the gi on, and I'll use them a little bit.